In this video, you will learn how to edit your conditional essay. So we're going to look for mistakes with grammar, periods, capital letters, things like that. So the first thing is that you need to make sure you're checking both your introduction paragraph, conclusion paragraph, and body paragraph. So all 5 of them. I'm going to show you some tips on what the students made mistakes with last year and what I have seen so far with the drafts. So one big thing is verbs. Remember that we are supposed to be using hypothetical conditional verbs. There is no can or will in this essay. And a lot of students typed can or will on the draft, but it's very easy to fix. Any place you have can, change it to could. For example, I can donate money, change it. I could donate money. If you have want to, change it to would. I want to travel to 2020. No, I would travel to 2020. If you have will, change it to would. I will buy poor people more food. No, I would buy poor people more food. That's because we're using this grammar to show that this is not actually happening. You don't really have a time machine or $1 million. So you will not travel in time. You will not give away money. It's would or could. If you don't really remember how to do that, no problem. You can click back here, and there's the lesson on grammar for hypothetical conditionals. There's a slideshow that you can do some practice. There's a video of me talking about it, and there's also a Google practice form where you can try it out, and you can repeat that form as many times as you want until you get the grammar correct. Okay, so that is one problem, verbs. Another common one is complete sentences. Remember, sentences in English need to have a subject. I see a lot of people's lead-off sentences say something like, first, donate to hospitals. That is a sentence that's missing a subject, so it's not even a sentence. It's very easy to fix. You can just add, I would. So change it to, first, I would donate to hospitals. Here's another example. Next, when I was born. This sentence needs to have more to be complete. So we could change it to something like, next, I could see what happened on the day I was born. In this one, it does have a subject and a verb, I was, for when I was born, but because it has when, that's a subordinating conjunction. So it's a dependent clause, and dependent clauses need to be connected to an independent clause. The last grammar thing, in previous years, students had a lot of mistakes with plurals and articles. So be clear in your writing, are you talking about one thing, like a hospital, or more than one? Hospitals. If you're talking about one, you need to say a or the. And if you're talking about more than one, put an S on it. So a common mistake is say something like, I would donate to hospital. We can't tell if you mean one hospital or more than one. You can fix it by saying, I would donate to a hospital. That means one. Or I would donate to hospitals. That S on the end means more than one. So those are some little mistakes that are easy to find and fix in this essay. One more thing I want to point out is that you still have the option to have a partner check with you. So if you are working on it today and you're thinking, oh no, I'm not sure if I have a lot of mistakes and I just can't find them, go ahead and click this sign up, type in your information with the links, and hopefully a student will agree to be your partner and you can check somebody else's. Another thing I want you to know is that I can answer questions for you. So if there is something that, don't send me an email that says like, check my work, please. Give me a specific question, just like we did in class. You can email me a sentence and say, is my verb right? Or do I need an S here? Or something like that. You can also sign up to do a video chat with me or phone chat, and we can just talk through the examples or your questions really quickly. All right, that's, then for editing, the main work here is this, this Google form where it asks you to look at your own work and then just check mark if you have these things. Like, do you have a capital letter? So you would have to go and look at it, make sure you didn't forget a capital letter, things like that. It's very, very valuable to go through each step here, because if you actually do check all of these things, I can pretty much promise you're going to have a better essay. So for this one, I'm just checking to see if you finish it. It's okay if you didn't have these things. What I need you to do is just fix them. All right, let me know if you have questions.